Hello and welcome to Magician's Advice Recommends. I wonder if you guessed from the pooch at the start. You probably have. In this little episode of Magician's Advice Recommends, I'm going to be talking about Coloured 2 by John Archer. Now, apologies for the box. I've used this quite a lot in the last few months and the box is getting very tatty and very broken up. So I've repaired it with some gaffer tape at the moment, and I should probably get myself a new box made up for this, maybe a nice wooden one. In the box you get a few bits that I can't show you. You also get a clipboard, which has got some special workings going on inside the clipboard, which makes it quite heavy, but people don't notice that. Got a special clipboard, and you also get a colour. Here's the colour on my little doggy here. Ideally, probably get yourself a larger doggy than this. The reason I've got this one is, in fact, no, wind back a moment, hang on. You don't get all the colour, you get this part of the colour, the name tag, and you get the ring with the name tag, but you have to buy this bit of the colour yourself, so you go out and find one of those, just at your local pet shop. I've got a little doggy with mine. I get a lot of laughs with the little doggy, and he's easy to hand around. He fits in my case really easily. If I was doing this as a one-off stage performance, then I would probably get a slightly larger cuddly toy so the collar didn't look so oversized on it. The collar flies by people though, and people have never made a comment so far. Nobody said, oh, that's a big collar for a little doggy. They know it's not a real dog, so they know the collar's not going to quite be the right size for it. It's almost funny because of the way it is. What does the routine do? Well, Coloured 2, the routine is you get the audience to name your pet. And the audience come up with a very random name. They don't make up a normal name, they don't choose a normal name, they make it completely at random. So you can toss paper ball out and you can get all the audience members to call out letters of the alphabet, and you make up a name that doesn't even make any sense. It's just random letters strung together. You then fill out a birth certificate for the dog, and the audience member is standing next to you. They hold on to the dog, they hold on to the birth certificate, they read out the birth certificate, and you have like a little naming ceremony. It's loads of fun. Do it the way John does it, it's hilarious. And then at the end, you say, look at the colour, and on the colour, it actually has the name that you've created as a whole audience together inscribed on the colour. And that's it. It's a version of the medallion routine. I think Al-Corinda might be the right one. All the references are on there of who's been the thoughts processed over the years and where it's come from. It's all referenced really well. I forget the references now, my apologies. But what John's done with it and put it onto a little cuddly toy, a little collar that looks and feels completely genuine. And that's under their arm for most of the performance. So it all, again, feels really honest. It's already there, and then at the end you say, have a look at the colour. They turn it around, have a look at the colour, and it's already on there. It's huge, it just plays so well. John's script is probably one of the best things about it as well. He's funny, he's really down to earth, he knows how to engage with people. And if you follow his script closely, then you're going to have a lot of the jokes that he has in there. If you're really talented at writing your own scripts, then that's probably the best way to go, because you can then make it more personal to you, more personal to the type of the cuddly toy you've got. Mine's I forget now, it's a special type of teddy that my daughters have let me borrow for my shows. And I put some jokes and some lines about that if anyone clocks it. I think it's a JoJo bows. I don't know. Anyway, I forget. Get yourself a cuddly toy, get yourself a collar. You get this bit included, you get the clipboard, and you get all the bits you need to do the magic with. You probably also need to get yourself a pen to write with, or maybe 2 pens. I had a bit of trouble finding out which pen to use, but if you need help on that, drop me a message and I'll send you a link over from there. I'm not going to mention it on this because it will give the game away. It's what we do. Anyway, I can't show you the back of the box because I've scribbled out the instructions on there, like the code to it. Downloadable instructions. I think that's the way most things are going nowadays. Whether you like it or not, it's the future, isn't it? Downloadable instructions. Coloured 2 by John Archer. I highly recommend this. It's a great routine, plays brilliantly on stage and in a larger parlour performance. You won't be able to do it close up, of course, but it's a brilliant little routine. Thanks ever so much, John. That's Coloured 2. If you enjoyed this little episode of the Magician's Advice Recommends, check out the rest of our Magician's Advice family. We have the Magician's Advice podcast, we have our website, and we have some affiliate programs as well. So next time you're buying your magic, click on one of the links in the description below this, and you can help out Magician's Advice at the same time as you buy your normal magic as you already would. It's coming up to Christmas soon. I hope you are having a busy time. I hope you're doing lots of work, and I hope you're enjoying your magic while you're out there. That's all for today. See you soon. Bye bye.